Hello, everybody, and welcome to Strasbourg Steve again for the fourth time today. Another stream today. Really hammering away on YouTube, putting in some work. But yeah, we're gonna do the Steve Coach last night, but Chloe was a bit knackered, so we just decided, fuck it, we'll just do it today. We play on Monday, anyways. But yeah, I do have Chloe with me, obviously. What's going on, Chloe? How you doing?
Hello. I'm
How
still
you
I'm
doing?
still knackered. I'm still knackered, but I managed to stay awake this time.
Nice,
I feel like I had
nice.
to.
Fair enough. Fair enough. How you doing?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I'm very nervous about Monday, though. I can't lie.
All right,
I've just
talk
been
about
looking.
it. Floor's yours. Floor's
I've just
yours.
been
Talk
looking
about
through
it.
our. I've just been looking through our stats. I'm not happy. No. Well, the only stat that gives me a little bit of hope is the fact that you've only won one at our ground in
In
28 games.
2012.
Yeah, in 28 games, you've only won one. But that just makes me think Chelsea are going to do what Chelsea do best and give the underdogs a win, basically.
Yeah, because Nottingham Forest went a long time in between beating you guys at Stamford Bridge this season. Who else beat you there?
Aston Villa beat us, but I can't quite
Villa.
remember what their record was like. Well, they've got a shit record away at home, and they still beat us.
Yeah.
Brentford beat us, but Brentford have always
Brentford.
been a bit of a bogey team for us recently. Anyway,
Yeah. Yeah.
who else beat us at home? I don't know. Arsenal drew at us to home. Man City drew. The thing is, that's the thing. Against the top six teams at home, we're all right, to be fair. It's just
Yeah.
the bogey teams like Crystal Palace, but then we only just beat them at home. And then you got Brentford and Aston Villa.
Fulham.
So,
You beat
yeah,
Fulham.
we beat Fulham.
You beat Brighton.
We had a bit of an iffy start against Wickham in the Cup.
Wolves. Wolves beat.
No, not Wickham.
That's what it was.
Wimbledon. Yeah, Wolves.
Wolves beat you for the first time at your ground since the 80s or something, 78. It was something like that, crazy.
Yeah, 78, I
Um,
think it was.
let's see. What are your other home games? Yeah, Wolves beat you.
We also have a habit of letting players who have never scored against us before or never scored in their Premier League or just their first team experience in life, like that Leeds player. Was it Joseph? I think his name was.
Mateo Joseph. Yeah.
Yeah. He had never scored and then scored two against us.
That was his first team debut for Leeds. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
So,
actually a really good player. I saw something that like 16 clubs around Europe, and not like I'm talking Real Madrid are looking at him, Bayern. So like he clearly in the youth system is fucking killing it, I guess. But yeah, you're right. First team debut, he scores right away. So scores a
and ex
brace.
players as well, but I don't think we've got. Oh, Lewis Hall's injured though, isn't he? Lewis
Yeah,
Hall.
and Eddie Howe
Yeah.
doesn't even pick him anyways, so it's
Yeah.
whatever.
So we don't have to worry about that at least.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, pick up the comments as well. Bush, Warrior, Logic, Adele Mudawar, Warrior, obviously, my guy Lewis, David, Camille as well. We'll start off with this in terms of like we're not Newcastle ain't underdog. In terms of the favorite, who do you have as favorites for the game on Monday? Do you still see yourselves as favorites because you've got maybe a better squad on paper and that home
Mm,
record? Because the
I think
bookies
it's.
do have you guys as favorites.
I would say because we're at home and because of that stat I mentioned, I'd put
Mm,
us slightly as favourites. But given how you've been the past two seasons, on paper, I'd say you'd
yeah.
put Newcastle favourite. I think it'll be a draw personally.
Okay.
Another little like 1-1 like it was last season at home at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah.
It's
Even though
very.
that,
I think
yeah,
this is a tough game to call. I think. Because we're both bogey teams. We're both one of them teams that you just don't know what team we're going to put out. You don't know how we're going to play on the day. Both of our teams are very much on the day performances.
bit inconsistent.
Yeah.
Injuries have kind of had a bit. Yeah, Trippier is out. Warrior. Trippier is out. Yeah, if the injury list is to be believed, for
He's
Newcastle injuries, we've got Drawlington out, Hall out, Pope out, Trippier out, Wilson out, Target's doubtful, but he doesn't even play, and Tonali suspended. So we've got what, 7 absences. Three
we've
of
got a
them are
lot, but
starters.
Chelsea have got a lot, but not many that would start.
Betty Ashiel, Fofana, Colwell, Chilwell, James, Chukwuemeka, Gallagher's apparently doubtful.
Yeah,
Ugochukwu,
he's ill.
Nkuku, Lavia. So I
Well,
think it's
Gallagher's ill apparently.
mm,
He wasn't in training yesterday, I think, or the day
right.
before. So, for my sake, let's hope he's okay.
Newcastle just slapped Wolves. Yeah, in that game, we played it very smart, actually. We let Wolves sit in on the counter because I didn't watch the game when you guys got beat by Wolves, but didn't they score a lot of their goals and they caused you problems on the counter? That
Who
was
won?
Wolves. What when you
Yeah.
lost to Wolves, they hit you on the counter, right? You
Yeah.
had more possession and stuff. So that's Wolves' strength. We took that away from them. We were like, okay, possess the ball, go for it. And we
That's
hit
the
that
thing with
on the
Chelsea at the moment. Chelsea
yeah.
look very, very shaky in defence.
Set pieces.
And yeah, set pieces, just in defence in general, when the other
Yeah.
team just suddenly start transitioning against us, we just look lost. And we don't play from the back very well either. And I just don't really understand.
Inviting too much pressure.
Yeah. Especially with Sanchez in goal the other day. I was absolutely fuming when I saw him in the starting 11. I know it was a FA Cup game, but he just, it's like he forgets what colour Chelsea's wearing. And he just starts passing willy-nilly. I hate it when Sanchez is in goal. I
Yeah.
remember this one mistake that Petr Cech made, and obviously Petr Cech's probably one of our best goalkeepers we've ever had.
Yeah.
He made one mistake once of passing it to our opposition, and ever since, every time our goalkeeper gets that ball in that position, I just freak out. I don't know what they're going to do with it. And when you've got Sanchez in goal, no, Petrovic has to start every game for the rest of the season,
Which he
whether it's an
probably
FA
will.
Cup game or Premier League.
Petrovic will definitely start because he started the Brentford game, the league game immediately after. So
But
I'm
obviously,
assuming
if reports are true and we do get De Zerbi, Sanchez would be shipped off anyway because it was De
yeah.
Zerbi that kicked him out of the team basically anyway. So
That would mean Cucurella, you'd have to reconsider selling him because I think y'all are looking at moving on from him.
that
Mudryk
annoys
obviously
me
right
though.
under Zerbi.
I
Yeah, because I
wasn't.
think Cucurella is better, is your best left back.
Yeah, Cucurella I wasn't a fan of when he first came, but he's picked up form this season until he got injured.
Yeah.
And obviously we've loaned off Maatsen. I don't think he'll be coming back. He's doing well at Dortmund, so fair's to him if he carries on there. And I don't trust Chilwell. So if it was up to me, I'd want Cucurella or Maatsen. So
Chilwell just always looks so leggy. When he gets the ball, he always gets bullied into a press into your corner flag, and he gives the ball away,
he
or it's
just
right up
looks
for a goal kick. It's you don't look. Is
he
this not the same player?
he looks like a new player. He looks like Mudryk, basically, inexperienced. He doesn't look like he's matured in his position when he's basically meant to be one of our leaders. He's been at our club for a while now. He's
5
old
years.
enough to be a leader. And as biased as this sounds, not captain, Gallagher makes a better captain than Chilwell. Conor Gallagher would not have been fighting with 17-year-olds in that final like Chilwell was.
Yeah.
Like, it's embarrassing. And I used to be a really big fan of him under Tuchel and
Because he
Lampard.
delivered.
But ever since that injury, he's just not been the same. And I fear that that's what Reece James will be like when he comes back as well after surgery.
And at least you have Gusto. One of the bright spots of your season for
Oh,
sure,
yeah.
Gusto.
I really like Gusto. I've really grown fond of him this season.
Yeah.
Because obviously one of his doubts was that he couldn't go forward that well, but look at the amount of assists he's got this season from going forward.
Some
I
phenomenal
really
crosses in.
I really like him. I have a lot of
Defensively, he's very good. Lockdown. The only thing that he needs to improve on is the set pieces, but that's a collective issue as well. So it's not just it's solely that's on him. Because set piece defending that's where the management really comes into play, and those backroom staff coaches and stuff. You have to fucking, you have to have a game plan of how to defend effectively. Otherwise, teams are gonna exploit it.
But speaking of like backroom staff, we had this guy last season come from the New Zealand rugby team or whatever.
Yeah.
I can't remember what's happened to him. He was like a mentality coach and he's just vanished out of nowhere. And I feel like that's what we need more than anything right now is a mentality coach. Because these players just don't look up for it anymore. They don't look up for it. They don't look. It's just not the same Chelsea.
And it's because the manager also don't inspire confidence. Like whenever I see quotes from him, it's really weird shit that he's saying. I don't understand what he's saying. That's why he should just go down the Bielsa route. When Bielsa was manager at Leeds, and he wouldn't talk, he'd be like, "No comprendo inglés." He didn't speak English. He let his translator talk.
If you had to pick a backbone for Chelsea right now, who would you pick? Because looking back at Chelsea when Lampard, Drogba, and Terry and that were there, I could easily pick the backbone in our squad.
Of the team,
but now it's hard. Who would you pick?
I mean, Petrovic, for what he's shown, that looks like a building block. I mean, he's played how many? He's played what for you guys for 3 months now?
I'd say
4 months. And has he put a foot wrong? I don't think he has. I can't think of any error. Yeah, he's not great from playing out from the back, but
I was about to say on the ball, he's a bit.
But I watched him at New England Revs, and I said when you guys signed him, I was like, that's one of his weaknesses. Other than that, very solid.
You literally saying that to me when I asked you what he was like.
He's not one of the modern day ball playing goalkeepers. But if you want a shot stopper, if you want someone that's good at claiming crosses in the air and all that stuff, he looks very good. So maybe you could argue that could be part of your future spine. Center backs, it's always chopping and changing.
I'd say Disasi over Colwell though.
Yeah, I would too.
Obviously, both of them have their bozo moments, but I feel like Disasi has more outshining moments than Colwell.
Yeah. And then
midfield, I'm going to be biased, aren't I? Let's be honest.
Gallagher could be a good squad player, and that's important because think of the Chelsea teams where you had you have good squads. There were players there that didn't start I'm thinking about guys like who was a good squad player for you guys when you guys were winning, tons and tons of trophies.
Sometimes Kovacic started over Jorginho, but then sometimes they started together.
I'm talking about guys like Ramirez. Ramirez wasn't a lockdown starter for you guys, but he was with your squad for a long time and contributed off the bench. He was like a player that played a big role. Or Oscar. I don't think Oscar was a guaranteed starter, but again, John Obi Mikel, perfect. Maybe Gallagher could be the John Obi.
Yeah.
Exactly. So maybe, but yeah, exactly. John Obi Mikel wasn't a starter, crucial squad player, and a part of that spine. In terms of when he was on the pitch, yeah, that could be Gallagher, not as a starter. He could be a good squad player.
I would still put him as part of our spine.
Yeah, as a squad. Yeah,
not starting.
Yeah. And then in terms of midfielders, I mean, Enzo and Caicedo kind of have to be for the price tag. And I'm sure when you get a better
we're not talking about price tag here. We're talking about quality. You don't build a backbone based on price tag.
I think they are quality. No,
otherwise you'd have Kepa, you'd have Lukaku. Because they cost a lot. But were they ever actually that good? No. So you won't put them part of your spine.
Right. So then do you need midfielders in the summer?
That's why I'm saying I would buy a midfielder personally. Or we don't know what Lavia's got yet because we've seen him play like 20 minutes. So and then you've got Chlo, who's barely played because he's been injured. We've got players from loan like Andre Santos, who was really good in pre-season, but then we shipped him off on loan. Cassidy. We've got plenty of midfielders, but barely any of them we've actually seen play long enough to be like, okay, they could be part of our backbone.
Yeah. So midfield, there's a question mark, and that's a huge part of the spine. And then
at CNAC, I'm not saying they're not quality, but I don't agree with saying they are a backbone because of their price tag.
Yeah, which is fair. And then for forwards, Palmer, definitely
Palmer
has to be a part of your spine. And then fucking Sterling, no. Mudryk, no. Jackson, again.
Based on experience more than anything.
Yeah, but I think you guys will sell him in the summer.
I won't be mad about that.
I think he's out the door in the summer. You don't look happy there. You don't look like he wants to be
I
there.
personally think no, because apparently there was a report that came out a few days ago that Sterling's willing to stay and he believes in the project. He's willing
His
to
body
like
language, his
fight for the club.
body language don't say that to me.
I think that's just Sterling in general. I've seen him do interviews
Sure,
out of football where he's got a dry sense of humor. He's very like,
that's fair.
you know what I
That's
mean?
fair. But yeah, you're right. You definitely need spine play, and at Newcastle, we do have that. We do have that. To be fair, Pope and goal still serviceable and good enough for a few years. Absolutely, Botman center. Centerpiece of the defense really for center backs. That's a part of the spine. I want to get a center back in the summer because I'd like Share to be more rotation, but get someone like that. Trippier's been a part of the spine for 2.5 years now. In midfield, it's Bruno and Joelinton. And then everyone else battles out for the third spot. That's part of our spine. And then up front, it's Isak. That's the spine.
Yeah.
That's the spine for us. So it's not,
I
like
think it's
Isak.
definitely our midfield that's lacking for us.
Yeah, it could be. But then again, a better coach.
Not enough experience, I'd say. If you actually look at our midfield, you've got Gallagher, who's played at West Brom on loan, Crystal Palace on loan, Chelsea. You've got Crystal Palace who are in the Premier League. You've got Caicedo, who's been at Brighton, and then
before that in Ecuador. And by the way, in Ecuador, he wasn't just like playing in a little team. He was playing for Independiente del Valle, and he won, continental silverware. Like
are
you're
they
going to fucking.
Are they as intense as the Premier League though? Is what I'm thinking more like because obviously Enzo is at Benfica. That's something at least. But
and River Plate, bro, River Plate. There is pressure to perform. You see how crazy those South American fans are? The Argentinians, the Brazilians.
I've never really
How
watched
fucking mad they are. Bro, they're crazy. I'm watching a game from Argentina right now.
I don't know. I just look at our midfield and I think it's our midfield that lacks the experience the most.
Who would you want? Who do you want Chelsea to buy?
I've not looked. I can't lie.
Would you want someone like, I don't know, John McGinn? Let's throw out a name. He's experienced. Scottish international. He's played at the Euros. Now been at Villa for 7 years now.
I've not heard enough about him though. I've not watched enough games. You know what I'm like? I only watch Chelsea.
Yeah.
So.
What about? I don't know. Someone like. I think.
I mean, I wanted Declan Rice. If that's anything.
Yeah, he's experienced. He's experienced for sure.
It's not just I just have more belief in him than Caicedo. Yeah. Not that I'm mad about the Caicedo signing. I think he's got a lot of hate this season. When really
he's had a pretty good season. Maybe not as amazing as maybe some thought, but like still a pretty good season.
I think Enzo's out of Gallagher, Caicedo, and Enzo's been our most underperforming one. Personally, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. A lot of people be like, "Oh, you're being biased because of Gallagher." Blah blah blah. No.
And that's the thing for me. When Enzo was at Benfica for that 6 months, you know me, I like Benfica. I watch a lot of their games, and it's like Enzo was very good in a 4-2-3-1 when he had a true CDM next to him. A true CDM, like a sitting CDM. Caicedo's very active, very very active. Florentino Luis at Benfica. He's not like an outstanding player. He's not anything special, but just a sitting midfielder, cuts off passing lanes well, and always offers Enzo. There's always room for Enzo to actually. It's a safety blanket.
Who do you think? If we had to sign someone in midfield, then who do you think? Because you're better at scouting than me.
Go for someone like Salis Abdul Samad at Lens, the Ghanaian midfielder. He can play CDM there, and then that gets the best out of Enzo. I'd try a 3-man midfield as well. If you brought in a new manager.
I feel like the last actual sitting CDM we had then was Matic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
basically.
Is that not out of fashion in football now then? Because what other teams have sitting CDMs in the Premier League?
Casemiro. But even Casemiro ventures
He
forward and
goes
puts
forward
holes
quite
into
a lot
the
though.
box. Yeah. Someone like Zubimendi at Real Sociedad. Rice will sit back a little bit. Trying to think here. Boubacar Kamara at Villa, the kid with the what's it called? The afro.
Yeah.
He's more of a sitting CDM. A few examples. I'm trying to think of what else. I mean, Casemiro when he was at Real Madrid, obviously. Kroos and Modric would be the ones going forward.
See, Enzo confuses me because I'm adamant when he first came to Chelsea, we were then specifically looking for someone like a CDM so Enzo could go forward. And now, whenever I've mentioned that, other fans have gone, no, Enzo isn't here to go forward. He's here to like be a backup in the pivot to help defensively. And I'm like, yeah, but when he first came, I swear we were looking for going insane trying to find these quotes.
You want Enzo on the halfway line, spraying balls left, right, and center.
I think he's a box to box.
He can do box to box, yes, but when I saw him at River Plate and Benfica, that's when he was at his best. That's when he would control games. Or he would receive the ball off the back four sometimes, pass to the left, the left back, invite the left back to go forward, hit him, and they go on the counter. So,
see, Adam's comment there saying Poch killed him, I kind of agree with because under Potter, Enzo looked better.
Yes, exactly, and I agree with that. Enzo wasn't getting this slander last season under
Enzo
Potter.
was putting
A little bit.
Like them balls he would put over the defense. The opposition's defense. I can think of two examples off the top of my head. One against Leicester and one against West Ham.
We've seen games this season where he's actually been correctly instructed where to occupy around the pitch.
I don't think I've actually seen Enzo put a ball over the defense like that this season. It's like he's not even attempted it.
Yeah. Well, we've seen it way, way less. Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, you're right. Yeah, Lavia. But then again, it might be amazing. The manager that has to.
Oh, does he mean Caicedo?
Yeah, Caicedo, Lavia. Yeah. But then again, where do you?
Because I've heard reports saying that wouldn't work.
Where do you put it in that situation? Where do you put in Cuckoo then?
Unless you paid a fourth, no.
Maybe like a
3-4-3.
A 4-3-1-2. 4-3-1-2, something like that. Big up Jez, by the way, Arsenal history and more.
4-3-1-2.
But yeah, switch to play. That's but yeah, I mean, what? Jesus Christ! Oh yeah. What was your prediction for the game, anyways? Like, how else are you just kind of feeling? What are you scared that we're offering? Because I know you're just gonna say like, oh, we're crap.
I feel like when I watch Newcastle, when I've watched them with you, you've got a clear style of play.
Yeah,
you've got the connection. You know what you actually doing when you get on the pitch. Whereas with Chelsea, we have no idea as fans what we're going to be doing that game. Like we'll see the lineup, cool, same lineup we've seen for the past 6 games, but every one of them games has just been a different type of play. And I think that's what I'm scared about. We just don't know what we're going to get. Whereas you've been doing this same style of play, game in, game out, week in, week out. So I think that's what.
Like Gordon's always going to be a threat when he gets played in behind and he cuts in. Livramento, same thing. Livramento can carry the ball from either left or right. He can carry the ball up the pitch and shoot, pass, link up. Bruno. How many times have you seen when we watch games, Bruno sitting back, spraying balls, Trippier will make the overlapping runs, Miggy will cut inside, and Isak can arrive at those positions as well. So that's, So overall, it's just that, like, basically,
I feel like, as much as I hate to say it, because again, people are going to be like, ooh, bias. This is the type of game we need Gallagher in.
Just
for them interceptions alone, he's very good at making interceptions. Whether he does pass backwards when he gets the ball, he still makes them crucial interceptions that I reckon we're going to need against a team like Newcastle. just to stop that pressure a little bit. I feel like our defence just aren't strong, especially because Cucurella's still out, apparently. Chilwell's out. We've not got a left back, which means we're probably
And
going to play.
Colwell. So you can't even shoot
Yeah,
for
Colwell's out, so we can't even put him there. So Gusto is probably going to be put to left
left.
back. And then that
Disasi,
was
right?
no, because we've not got Colwell, Badiashile, Wesley Fofana. We've only got Disasi and Thiago Silva. So that means Gilchrist is going to have to play right back.
Or Gilchrist left, Gusto right. Because Gusto, or wait, what's it
No,
called?
I feel like Gilchrist would be better right back and Gusto.
No, but I'm
left
saying
back
Gilchrist
isn't it?
has played for you guys as a left back this
So
season.
is
In like
Gusto
a FA
then.
Cup game? Yeah, I know Gusto has too, but I'm saying like maybe he goes with that. There you go. There's the problem in and of itself. You don't know. You have a player that like is clearly. I like Gusto way more on the right.
Oh
Play
yeah,
it
so
on the
do I.
right.
But I feel like I prefer Gilchrist on the right, and he's less experienced. So I'd rather play the more experienced player on the left.
Yeah.
If I had to pick, anyway. Like Gusto left back, I don't think I've seen him put a bad performance there.
Yeah.
So I'd put Gusto left back and Gilchrist right back. I'd rather put the less experienced player in their natural position than the more experienced one.
Yeah.
So that scares me, if anything, the fact that we're so lacking. Like if one of our centre backs gets injured that game, we're screwed.
Right.
Because I don't think we've actually got any backups unless we've got some. Oh no, I think there's that Samuel Smith guy. I think he's called Samuel Smith. I've never seen him play, so I don't know what to expect from him. But I think he's a centre back.
Yeah, that's fair. Warrior, to answer your question here, what midfield do I want to see us play? I mean, I want it to be Willock, Bruno, and Longstaff. That would be my three. Because Joe Ellington's out, Tonali's out, and Joe Ellington's out.
Is still injured? I'm gonna have a look. Mark.
Oh yeah, he might not be then. Cucurella might.
Let me have a look.
Newcastle will sit very deep, make it frustrating. Yeah, I want us to play on the counter, 100%. And then when the second half starts, when you guys have played your most poor football in the second halves of games, I want us to be more aggressive. Sit back in the first half. Don't let the crowd get too fired up. Hit on the counter with Gordon. Feed Isak. Give him a lot of service. Trust Livramento on the right just to carry the ball up the pitch, relieve some pressure, and press. That's what I want, really.
That's another thing about this game is if we play well in the first half, you just know Chelsea are coming out stinky as fuck in the second half, or vice versa.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
I don't know. Pochettino seems to play a game of 45 minutes and nothing else.
See, but all right, yeah, and you're right, Warrior. I'd expect people to have this reaction because I am critical of Longstaff. However, the midfield three that I saw against Wolves on the counter worked very well. And also with Lewis Miley, like ideally I'd want him to start, but he's 17, 18 years old. He just had a stretch where he's played probably 12 games in a row consecutively, the full 90, because, Longstaff was out for a bit. Obviously, Tonali out the whole season. And Joe Ellington injured. So, like, Longstaff Miley hasn't had much of a break at all. And he's 17. You're still developing your body as a 17-year-old. Like, you don't want a Pedri situation where he's playing 80 games in a season for club and country. Because now look at it 3 years later, Pedri struggles with injury a lot at Barcelona. So you don't want that situation. You got to handle these very, very young players that clearly have ability. I like Miley, and I want him to be a part of the team for sure because he's shown that he's got some qualities. But I don't want him to be over relied upon because he's just going to get fatigued very, very quickly. And I don't want him to become an injury-prone player. Basically, you got to just manage the minutes. Question for Chloe. Do you move Gusto to right, left back, Reese to right back? Keep Chilwell, Cucurella on the left back for next season.
If that was me, I would rather play a 3 at the back and have Reece James right wing back and Gusto right centre back. I think I got that the right way around. Yeah, because James is better going forward, but it can also. That's how I'd rather have it anyway. Play both of them at the same time and have one as right wing back and one as right centre back. But Chelsea with a back three, I don't think we've got the squad for that either. We've not got.
If all your center backs were fit, definitely. It depends what kind of. It depends if what you want to play, because you can do different three at the back. Inter Milan with Inzaghi, they played 3-5-2. Three
I
center
just don't
backs.
think we've got the right type of players for it. The only time I've seen us work well like that is with Tuchel, and that was with a fit Chilwell. And
that was a 3-4-2-1. That was so you in the 3-4-2-1. That's three center backs, two midfielders, the left back, right back, or wing backs, and you have a right wing, left striker. In a 3-5-2, you add a midfielder in, but you take out the wings, and it's two strikers. And the wing backs are even more wide.
3-5-2, we could have not James, Gusto. If you wanted to play Gusto and James, you'd have Gusto. Silva won't be here next season, so Gusto, Disasi. I'd have Badiashile over Colwell personally.
Yeah, but that's good because you at least have depth.
Yeah, and then I really like Wesley Fofana though. Yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah. I really like Wesley Fofana, so I'd have him actually. And then
is a get fit, really.
I do think we need to sign another left back.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't trust Chilwell anymore. I really liked him under Tuchel, but nah, we definitely need a left back. And then obviously James right wing back. But then I've still got my concerns over James. I need him to start 5 games in a row before I have belief that he actually is the Reece James we've seen before, because I just
Well, but you don't want to throw him right back in the mix. You want to introduce him slow. You give him 20 minutes here, 10 minutes there, and then you give him maybe 50 minutes or 60 minutes in the game. You want to kind of, because he's coming back from a lot of, big injury.
We've done that before, and he still got injured within 10 minutes.
Right.
And if it was up to me, it's controversial. I would sell him this summer personally for the money that we can get for him right now, because I can't lie, I just see him getting injured again, and his worth going down.
Yeah.
Even more, like I already feel like he's reached his peak.
Yeah, and it's hard to maintain it if you're injury prone because you're not available.
Especially after surgery as well. Because I feel like Chilwell got surgery, and he's not been the same. Kante got surgery, he wasn't the same. Like something like that's always going to detriment your performance. But if he can still bring 10 out of 10 for us right now, then fair enough, props to him. But I just don't think he will.
Yeah. Warriors, is there anything that concerns you for Monday, Steve? Yeah, a repeat of the Carabao Cup game. We score, we sit back, and we do our job until the final fucking minutes of the game when we make a silly mistake and you capitalize. That's what worries me. That's what fucking worries me, because it's like we held on and done our job well in the Carabao Cup game, but one mistake and you guys pounced on it. We're going to penalties, and then we lose.
My boy Mudrick.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, that's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm worried about, that we actually do all right and we do enough for 89 minutes, but then the 90th minute we fuck up.
I mean, it's always games like this that I say we're going to win over a cheeky penalty because you slipped up and caused a
that's entirely possible. That's entirely possible. So that's what I am worried about. Right. Yeah, exactly. That's one of the threats that I know, regardless if you're playing good or bad, or if he's playing good or bad, he's always a threat to score. Always a threat to score.
Yeah, Cole Palmer could be having the worst game of his life, but he's going to score.
He can still score. Exactly. That's the problem. And that's a sign of a good player, because like he can have good games and score goals. He can have good games and make a lot of positive contributions and not score, but get an assist. Or he can not really be that great in a game, but take a chance and score. So that's what I'm worried about. But I'm not really too worried about the game overall, just besides the fact that we suck at Stamford Bridge, really.
I think,
That's the
like I
only
said
thing.
earlier, I think it'll be a draw.
What's your reasoning?
We're both stinky in certain parts of the pitch.
Mm.
I just think, I can't point my finger on it. You're not the best away from home.
Mm.
And our record at home against you, I feel like on paper we do have the better squad. It's just what Poch is going to
Yeah.
put out. I think that's why I'm struggling to work out how we're going to play, because every game week is different for us at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that could work, but that could work in your favor because sometimes you might perform really, really well, like the Villa game.
Well, that's
You're
what
like,
I'm saying. Like for managers as well, it's hard to prepare for against us because you don't know what you're going to get with us
yeah,
as well. It's not like playing against Man City, where Man City are going to constantly put the pressure on you. They've got the squad depth as well to constantly keep putting that attacking pressure on you, and you know how to prepare for that by being hella defensive and that. So with us, you don't know if we're going to drop deep because we want to protect the point, like we did against Bournemouth, of all teams, or if we're going to go full force, go 1-0 up, and then go defensive, which if Poch has such a stupid habit of doing that. I thought Potter was bad for that. Poch is worse. Of let's go 1-0 up, guys, and then go really defensive. No, I want at least 3 goals now to be confident we're actually going to beat a team because of you. I've got PTSD from Potter doing that. I don't like it. Don't agree with it either. But we're Chelsea. We should be beating the likes of Bournemouth, Wolves, even Brighton, like at least 3-0.
yeah.
And if we just put our chances away against Liverpool in that final, we could have won that 3-0.
And if Poch didn't have the fucking extra time, and if he didn't play it like he did, where he was being
But I can't
defensive,
lie though. I remember I was watching that final, obviously, and in extra time, I remember turning on to my friends and saying I'd play for penalties now. So I'm not going to sit here and slate that. I can't lie.
really.
I would have also played for
What
penalties
made you think that though? Because they were bringing on kids and stuff.
because it's Poch. Mainly
What
because
do you
it's
mean?
Poch. He can't defend us against Bournemouth, like I said. So what makes us think we're going to defend against kids that are in a Liverpool squad? Klopp knows how to bring up these players.
Yeah.
They had a better manager all along. They bring up their youth playing in the same way that their first team play, and they were used to that style of play in the first team squad. So therefore, I just didn't believe in Poch. I'd rather we've tried to play for penalties like we did, but obviously it cost us the game.
Yeah, I feel you.
I do feel like I remember saying at the start of that game, Liverpool are going to be too much for us. We weren't going to be able to keep up our energy. Even Gallagher got tired. And if Gallagher's getting tired, that's it, finito.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Let's see what else we got for comments here.
I don't think
Reese
Poch
James
really
discussions without me. How dare you? Jesus Christ. Big up
Wait,
Prime.
no, I don't think Poch really meant it like he didn't. Apparently, it was the players that said to him. Because people go, oh, he's throwing players under the bus, but I actually do believe it was the players that said it.
Okay, the players shouldn't dictate what a man. That's like me walking into work and being like, I am doing X and X, and the boss is like, well, in the back of their mind, they're saying, I really need him to do this because this is a priority. We need to get this done. You need to clean this area.
Is it
But I'm
equivalent of
just
Kepa? The equivalent of Kepa
yes,
refusing to come off when sorry.
like you're the man, you're the manager, you're the boss. You get paid to make the decisions. You're supposed
But
to
is that
tell
not a
people.
sign? Is that not a sign he's lost the dressing room?
Well, he if that well, let's say that's true that the players are like, I want to play for Pens. Yeah, that means they have power over him. They know he's easy to. It's the equivalent also of like you telling your kid yes all the time to everything. The minute you say no to something, they're gonna be pissed off.
Oh yeah, I
They're
know
gonna be
that
pissed
very
off
well.
because you allowed. It's give and take. It's give and take. You know, you can't be in working relationships or as a parent or whatever relationship, anything. You can't just be it can't just be all of one thing.
I mean, it's the equivalent of Archer
Draw the
refusing
line.
to hold my hand. And then
Right, when you cross the
him
road,
being
it's
like,
like,
well, I'm going
no,
to walk off then. I'd be like, well, no, you're not walking off. You go
you're
where
not.
I go.
And if you didn't, and then the next time you tried it, he's gonna have an even worse reaction.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Or
So
if I
with the
just let him
players,
do what he does, it's going to have consequences, just like if the Chelsea
Mhm.
squad took over.
Yeah. So when players are saying, "Oh, I want to play for penalties," you sub that motherfucker off and you bring on someone to tell you're the one telling them, "No, we're doing this. If you want to play for pens, if you're tired, all right, get the fuck off." Cuz we're in a fucking final. This isn't like a league game or a preseason game or a early round of a cup. It's a fucking final.
I think one thing that is alarming to me from that final is both goals, obviously one of theirs was ruled off, were both set pieces. Van Dijk headers.
Identical headers, honestly.
And not
In the
only
same
that,
area
do you know what? I absolutely despise the fact that they all blamed Mudryk. Mudryk is 5'9". He's 1 inch taller than me, and that he expected a left winger who is 5'9" to defend a 6'4" centre back. I'm sorry. It should not have been his job to mark that.
Relying on Mudryk. Yeah. And again, that goes to coaching. It goes to coaching, and it goes
It's
to
just that frame of them all looking at him like, what are you doing that for? Like, why are you looking at me like that? You should have been defending him as well. You should have at least 2 men marking Van Dijk. One of the best centre backs in the world.
Yeah.
One of the tallest. And you're expecting a 5'9" left winger to defend him.
Right. If you're dependent on that, then you're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with the fact we let him score twice essentially on him from that same position as well.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I feel good. Fabian Schär's got 4 or 5 goals in the Premier League this season. He's always a set piece threat. Dan Burn as well has actually gotten 4 goals in all comps. Few with his head. So I feel good about in terms of that's one way we can beat you guys for sure. That through set pieces. I know we don't have Trippier, which sucks. But we still have other Gordon can put good crosses.
That's advantage. That's advantage Newcastle not having Trippier against Chelsea anyway.
But like Tino can put good crosses into the box. Gordon same thing. Isak is a good header of the ball. Scored a header against Wolves. So we have some players that have been doing pretty all right on set pieces. Yeah, exactly, CNAC. You roll over on set pieces because they also exactly. It's a collective effort, set pieces. And the thing is Petrovic, like I said earlier, hasn't put a foot wrong. Can't blame him for any of those goals really on set pieces. Defensive organization is fucking terrible. It's really not good. So he doesn't stand a chance in the first place. In terms of Dan Burn Warrior, I mean, we have no choice. We have no choice really. Because Trippier's injured. So this is gonna be our lineup pretty much guaranteed. Dubravka, Dan Burn left back, Botman, Schär, Livramento right back. Midfield 3, it's gonna be Willock, Bruno G, and probably Longstaff. You might go with Miley instead. I'm cool with either one. And then a front 3 of Gordon, Isak, Almiron probably. That's probably going to be our team. I guarantee it. Tino will start right back. The back 4 and the goalkeeper is guaranteed is going to be that. Midfield is guaranteed going to be Bruno, Willock, and I don't know if it's going to be Miley or Longstaff. And then the forwards, Isak is fit and healthy, so he'll start definitely. Gordon will definitely start. Whether Barnes goes left, Gordon on the right, which I would definitely try that out because Gordon and Livramento have a good connection, good chemistry together. Or Almiron on the right, Gordon left. So
should we do a combined 11?
Yeah, why not for it?
I'm intrigued by one of them. Wait, who are you starting? Is Nick Pope fit?
No, he's injured. He's out for the season.
Who's the goalkeeper you're using now then?
Dubravka, the one that you like.
Yeah, I like Petrovic more. So
I'm taking Petrovic too.
Yeah.
I am.
Have you got
I'm
a
taking.
diagram thing you can do? Oh.
What the fuck that for? Oh, I'm back. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, hold on. Let me just open up another tab.
Horror show? Why is Prime saying this will be a horror show? I'm not biased. The only one I'd be biased by is Gallagher.
Neither am I.
Wait,
I'm
who will
not
Gallagher
biased
be?
either. So, what's
Why
up?
is Prime not joining us? No, Prime just said it's going to be a horror show, this combined 11.
It might be. I don't know.
I'm not
Well,
biased, to be fair.
I would
You
take
can
I would take Petrovic. I would take Petrovic at Newcastle over Bravko.
I know I'll
100%.
take Isak over Nicholas Jackson. So
There you go. There's another. Yeah, exactly. There's another guaranteed one. Bruno G gets into the midfield for sure.
over who?
He just gets it. He gets in there full stop.
Okay, that Gallagher's getting in it as well then.
No, he doesn't.
Yes.
Are you telling me you wouldn't if we're smart, we're doing oh wait, and Cuckoo's injured, right?
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I did want Nkunku over Gallagher in that starting 11 against Liverpool. Look what happened. Them chances that Gallagher missed, Nkunku probably would have scored. So
Yeah.
I'm actually quite annoyed about that. The one time that I didn't back my boy, and it was actually worth not backing him.
Yeah. He let you down even when you didn't. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'm doing this. Create the 11. Yeah,
Oh,
big
we
up
do it
if
with
you haven't already.
Prime success, is it with everyone fit or just current squad?
Well,
We could
the
do
problem
current
is
squad and then change, like, just mention
sure.
who would put them instead. Because I know
Yeah, you
I'd
can do
start Nkunku over Gallagher, even I can admit that.
Yeah. Yeah, and I would take Gallagher at New. That's the way you can look at it too. Who do you want to? You would take Isak at Chelsea.
So this should tell you, Chloe, be shameless for. No, because I just said I'd start Nkunku over Gallagher, and I'm still getting shown. Can't believe it.
What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Hold up. Sorry, this is taking a minute.
Because I don't like Gallagher in the pivot. I like him in the 10 more.
Yeah, but I like Gallagher. I like Nkunku as a natural number 10.
Excuse me.
What?
Maybe if Chloe had been a real one and backed Gallagher before the final, he would have scored. I know he's joking. He's trying to get a reaction. I've been a Gallagher fan since Crystal Palace.
He was decent there.
He was very good
My
there,
dreams.
but then people be like, "Oh, we found his level," so I'm not going to praise him too much.
I mean, yeah. I don't know, bro. This is taking so fucking long. If you haven't already, people hit the like and subscribe while I figure this fucking thing out.
Oh, I'm about to hop on the stream in a minute and I'll fight against that dog. That's Prime.
Fucking Prime, man. Bro, this is taking way too long. Come on. Load up.
At Cenac, he's literally been our best midfielder this season.
What? Define that.
I put a poll on my Twitter the other day asking between Caicedo and Gallagher who's been our best midfielder.
That's not what I asked. That's not what I asked. I said
trying to see that 69% of people voted Gallagher.
Okay, cool. But what do you define as best midfielder?
Just overall interceptions, going forward, actually defending, creating chances, like goals and assists. Goals and assists this season, Gallagher's got 10. 10 goal contributions.
Enzo has, I think, 9.
Yeah, it's not 10 though, is it? It's not 10, it's not double figures, is it? I just mean overall, I feel like.
Hold on. Let me just pick this. Here, let me share the screen actually. There we go. All right, cool. So let me just switch this up. We'll just go 4-3-3, simple. But yeah, I'll go Petrovic in goal, 100%. I'm taking
Yeah.
Petrovic over Dubravka. So yeah, definitely plug him in there. No arguments. Right back, Trippier's out. So it's
Gusto.
yeah, Gusto and then Livermento left back for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Chilwell's not being in this.
Malo Gusto, right back.
If
Livermento.
Trippier was available though, would you have picked Trippier?
Well, here's the thing. You talk about you want experience at Chelsea. Trippier is experience.
Yeah. But at right back, I feel like Gusto's fine. I wouldn't
But he's
necessarily
not
go
experienced
for-
compared to
Yeah, but he's doing
Trippier.
fine. Don't try and fix something that's not broken.
So that's what matters. That's what really matters. It's not the experience. There you go. There's the moment right there. If you're buying inexperienced players but they're playing well, it's not that big of a problem when I just said a player that's hugely experienced. Trippier's 33. He's won La
Yeah, so I
Liga.
get what you
He's
mean
played
with that.
he's played Champions League multiple years with Spurs. Did it this year with Newcastle. Played England World Cup games and Euros and all this shit. And you're telling me that Gusto, who doesn't have any of those to offer,
Yeah.
hasn't played champs, hasn't played for the national team yet because he's only 20. It's the talent.
I get what you mean with that. Actually,
So that's what it is.
Yeah, that's opened my eyes a bit now.
Well, again, Cole Palmer. Miguel Almiron's experienced. Again, he's played in, for Paraguay in the World Cup qualifiers. He's played against fucking Messi before at Argentina's stadium, in Brazil, in Paraguay, in Chile, in all these places. He's played in the Premier League for 6 years. Almiron's played Champions League. I'm not but regardless of all that, I'm not fucking taking Almiron over Cole Palmer.
Yeah, that's actually opened my eyes a bit because I've always been someone like, oh, we've been lacking experience, but now you've put it in that perspective. I'm like, shit.
You know what I'm saying?
It actually isn't just it's about talent.
Dubravka's experienced, but for me,
It's
I'm taking Petrovic.
It's like Garnacho. I absolutely cannot stand Garnacho, right? But I think he's been better than Sterling has. And who's got more experience?
There you go. Anthony Gordon's been better than Sterling this season. Gordon hasn't played for England yet. He's played like 2 or 3 Premier League seasons, and he hasn't even been like a lockdown starter, except this season. And Sterling's won Premier Leagues before. He's played Champions League. He's played England World Cups and all this shit, and Euros. He's had how many fucking, he scored dozens of goals, played for Liverpool. So he's experienced, but I'm picking Gordon. Just a better player. So I don't know. That's how I've always seen it. But in terms of center backs, so who's fit for you guys again? Let me check.
We've got Disasi and Thiago Silva. And then Chalobah's fit as well. Can we just bring up this comment of CNAC not believing me that Gallagher had 10 GNA for the season? You didn't believe me.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. That's funny. That's fucking hilarious.
We've got Chalobah, Disasi, and Silva. I think they're their only.
And then for Newcastle center backs, it's Botman, Cher, Lascelles. So, but for me, if you guys Botman, it would be Botman and fucking. I wouldn't take Silva right now.
I wouldn't take Silva, no. Not this season. Not this season, Silva. Anyway.
Yeah.
Because obviously he's world class.
Newcastle center backs in there. All of ours are bad now.
I mean, if we're gonna include injured players, I'd have Wesley Fofana in there. I love Wesley Fofana. So
I rate him highly too. I rate him. 100%.
Do you think? I don't think he was quite worth the money we paid for him. But
but that's just the market, really.
Yeah, I really like Wesley Fofana. I like him as a character as well. I remember watching the training videos last year, and every time the camera panned to him, he would just go like that. It just made me laugh. I love him.
For me, Cher has had a okay. I don't know, man. Cher sometimes is fucking ball watching.
I think Disassi should be in there.
Is he fit? Oh yeah, he is fit. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I'll put in Disassi. I'd take
He's had
Disassi
his photo
right
moments,
now.
but he's definitely not been worth the hate he's got on Twitter. Chelsea Twitter's so toxic.
Fuck.
One mistake and that's it. They're the worst player in the world.
I did not mean to press that.
Bunch of flip flops.
Yeah. Fuck. I did not mean to press. I gotta redo that. We said Petrovic. I remember it.
Gusto.
Livramento.
Disassi and who's you put
Botman.
Yeah.
Sven Botman. Yeah.
I think I've got Botman in my FPL. Or is it Dan Burt? No, I think it's Dan. Wait, who have I got in my FPL? Hold on. Oh no, Dan Burn I've got in my FPL.
Malo, Gusto. There you go. And then at center back, I'm taking Sven Botman.
I've got 2 Newcastle players in my FPL.
Who is it?
I've got Bruno.
Isak.
No, Bruno and Dan Burn.
Ferris.
And I've got Bruno as my captain. So.
Oh, nice. All right. Midfield 3.
Well, you said you've got to have Bruno in it, so let's have
Bruno G. Yeah, I'll definitely. Or wait, Prime's in the building too. What's good, Prime?
Got me as his profile photo.
What's up, Prime?
How do I change it? Hi.
What's good, bro? How you doing?
Can we have Gallagher in there, please?
Would you play? All right, if you had Bruno Guimaraes, would you start Bruno Guimaraes? Would you start Gallagher over Bruno G if you had?
No, not over. But can they not both play together?
No.
Oh.
No.
Bruno G. The G can stand for Gallagher.
No.
Bruno
in your Gallagher. Twisted world, sure, whatever, just for the sake of it. And I'm playing. I like Joe Willock, but yeah, I'd take Enzo. I would take Enzo, and plus,
I'll take Joe Willock over the other guy.
Oh, Gallagher. I would too. I agree.
No. Can we have a vote, please?
Well, I'm putting in Caicedo.
No, you're right. We can have a vote. Who votes on Gallagher?
No. I mean in the comments section.
Okay. Chloe trying to say I did a poll on my Twitter. Yeah, of course people voted for Gallagher on your Twitter.
Why? I don't specifically let people who follow.
By the way,
your Twitter is full of tours. Like, of course they voted for it.
Can we all agree Gordon left wing? Can we all agree Gordon is the best left wing out of the two?
No, Mudryk. I'm joking.
God, you're joking. Okay.
Gordon left wing.
To be fair, I'd put Mudryk in the 10.
Well, this isn't a. You wouldn't play him over Caicedo, would you?
You wouldn't put Caicedo with there, to be fair, either. But...
Exactly. That's the whole point.
Is this your team?
You would put
combined 11.
Where Caicedo is. Come on.
Bro, it's a combined 11.
For real, you'd put Gallagher where Caicedo is because Gallagher can actually play going forward and defensive. Caicedo is more defensive.
Joe Willock can. Yes.
Gallagher.
Not Gallagher, no. Joe Willock can.
Nah, I'm not having this.
Chloe, I don't listen.
Chloe,
I don't know if Conor Gallagher promised you something or whatever, or you're in some sort of cult, but this has to stop.
Palmer, Isak.
Conor Gallagher.
I can't believe we put Caicedo there.
Okay, no.
Make it a defensive 4-3-3. You're gonna put Caicedo there.
Steve, can you swap around Caicedo and Enzo?
Yeah, at least make it swap them two around, then I'll be more happy.
What are you saying?
Swap them around.
Like move that.
No,
so
I wouldn't even put Bruno. Wait, is that? Can you not make it a defensive 4-3-3?
Just act like it's a flat midfield 3.
Actually, yeah, that's better because no Gallagher in there. I'm cool.
No, man, this is ridiculous.
If this was, if by the way, and now we could do. So, would you agree with the squads available right now to both teams? This is the best combined 11.
No.
I think we'd all agree with this.
No Gallagher, no Party.
Okay, but do you agree with everything else?
Chloe, I'll be so real. You weren't invited to the party anyway.
Do you agree with Chloe? Do you agree with pretty much every other pick?
Oh. Anyway.
Do you agree with pretty much every other pick?
Wait, who's right wing? Oh, Cole
Palmer.
Palmer. Yeah, I agree with that.
And Gordon on the left and Isak.
Yeah.
I don't know how Jackson's not in this team. I'll be so real.
What?
Jackson over who? Not over Isak.
Yeah,
You can't.
I mean,
Wait, hold on.
What?
You can't tell me Isak or Gordon have they both out for Jackson?
To be fair, the Jackson left wing has surprised me in a good way this season.
Yeah, but I'm taking Anthony Gordon.
Then put Isak on the
really
left.
Liked Gordon before he even joined.
Put Isak on the left. Put Isak on the left. Or put Jackson on the left. Jackson has to be in this team.
Jackson on the left wing was actually cooked this season.
Okay, here's a question for you guys. If you guys bought Isak tomorrow, does he start for you guys?
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah.
I mean, he's injury prone.
Does he start?
Most of Chelsea players are injury prone, so he's proper Chelsea if he joins Chelsea.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're saying does he start? But like,
does he?
Yeah.
If we had a proper manager, we wouldn't be 11th.
I'm sorry, but
thank you, Warrior, for answering a yes or no question.
Okay, cool.
Jackson
so take out Steve. Take out Gordon. Simple.
You wouldn't. You don't. Do you not rate Gordon?
I rate Gordon highly. I wanted him 2 summers ago when Chelsea fans were telling me no, he's not good enough. He's an Everton level player. But however, if you talk about this season, Jackson has to be in this combined 11. So either take out Isak or take out Gordon. I don't care.
I feel like you're only putting Jackson in there because he has contributed, apart from Palmer. I've just seen, I
like Jackson too, but I'm not. I wouldn't. If this is if Newcastle bought Jackson, I'd rather. I'm not playing Jackson over Gordon.
But we're not. No, but we're talking about this season. And this
season. In this season, actually. All right. Let's compare and contrast. Gordon has 26 games played, 25 starts, 9 goals, 5 assists. Other competitions as well. You have in the Carabao Cup, no goals, no assists in 3. Okay. And in the FA Cup, Champions League as well, no goals, 6 played. And let's see. FA Cup. He didn't play FA Cup yet. That's right. No, he scored against Blackburn.
What are your thoughts on this? Chloe?
Gordon
17 GNA, Jackson 14 GNA. And I just think personally, if you're playing a left, for me, Gordon is a left winger.
I'm not talking about Jackson being left wing. I'm saying you put Isak on the left. The way Jackson has been performing, you can't take him out. And also, if you're telling me
you'll put Jackson on the left wing, not
if you're it could be either one. If you're telling me that's the difference between their GA and Gordon costs 60 mil and Jackson costs half that, then again, I rate Anthony Gordon highly.
The whole argument was picking between Isak and Jackson, not Gordon.
No. I'm picking. No, either Isak or Gordon. I don't care either one, but one of them has to go out for Jackson. Is my point.
You think so? Well, let's do a vote. Let's do a vote on the channel.
I don't care, but as long as Isak stays in, I'm fine. I don't really. I think we can get better than Jackson. I'm not saying.
What are your
Jackson.
thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on this question?
I'm used to it. I'm desensitized. I'm over it.
You didn't answer the question.
Do you know what will make me laugh? Do you know what will make me laugh? Is if he goes and Kepa is recalled. Because if we get De Zerbi, Petrovic won't be starting. Right?
Chloe, it's rude not to answer. Not to answer the question of the live chat. Rude not to answer the question of the live chat. You didn't answer the question.
Gallagher will look good. Yeah, I'm just saying, I'm desensitized to that because I reckon Kepa will come back, and then you'll have to
Kepa
deal
will
with
come back.
me. You'll have to deal with me tweeting about him instead. So wins a
I
win.
mean,
for
you're
me.
acting as if Kepa doesn't annoy me. So
No,
per
but he
se.
definitely annoys a lot of the fan base, and I can definitely.
Yeah, but Chelsea fans will eventually chase Kepa out. It's fine.
I'd love it if Gallagher gets sold and Kepa comes back. I'm gonna piss myself.
And then Gallagher scores against Kepa.
If Gallagher scores against Kepa, it's a win-win for me. 5-1
Is
Chelsea.
it? Wait, so it's a
Yeah,
win-win when
5-1
Chelsea lose.
Chelsea. We're beating Spurs next season. Remember?
Oh, 5-4. Okay.
No, 5-1. I said.
Oh, 5-1.
Yo, that'd be hilarious if Jez has to deal with Gallagher.
Gallagher has still. The thing is, Jez wanted
Or,
Gallagher
do
back.
you know what else would be really funny? Is if Gallagher stays and Kepa gets recalled. Now that will be a
Jez wanted Gallagher
dream
last summer.
transfer window.
So I think we'll go for Diogo Costa from Porto. Deserby's manager. Some goal stop percentage has that's rich, but way better.
I don't want to Serbi as manager.
Nor do I.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
I want Tuchel back.
Nothing, the pussy bitch. I hate that.
I
fucking
think if the club.
Anyway, that combined 11, Jackson has to be in. Jackson has to be in.
What? Okay, but with Isak, do you think Jackson is a better striker than Isak?
I'm not comparing him with Isak. I'm saying take out Gordon and play
Isn't that
Isak
the
on the
whole?
left.
The whole point is.
What was the point?
Isak has 15 goals, no assists in less games than Jackson. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, and I didn't say take out Isak, did I?
So therefore, you've got to compare.
Like Palmer has to be there. I agree. Palmer has to be there. But like,
and I said take out Gordon.
Right. So
yeah, but
you have Gordon at left wing or Jackson at left wing.
So far, we got 5 votes. 60% Gordon, 40% Jackson. So the votes swing. I'll give it like 10 minutes or whatever.
Like if you're telling me the difference between their GA is 3, and Gordon costs twice as much, and he plays in the better team under the better manager, Jackson has to go in.
How many starts has Gordon had?
And this is Jackson's first season in the Prem, and Jackson missed like a month and a half due to AFCON as well.
This feels so
I don't know. I just think you look at the chances that Jackson's missed. Would Gordon have missed them same chances?
Yeah, but Jackson's also not being coached, and it's his first season playing professional football.
Big up,
what? You're telling me so playing at Villarreal isn't professional football?
He played like his first season as a starter. He wasn't a starter at Villarreal.
He's still got 8 bench player. So.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Why was Manu Trigueros playing over him then?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, but I'd pick.
What do you mean? I don't know. I don't know who Manu Trigueros is.
Exactly. And he was starting
over Jackson at left wing. Isak over.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with anything?
And also, by the way, can I also add this is Gordon's only second full season, because remember we bought him January of the 22-23 season and he barely played for us. This is Jackson.
That's not. Yeah, but Gordon was also playing at Everton week in week out as well. So
was he? I thought he was being rotated with McNeil. Let me check.
No, he was a starter at Everton, bro. I watched him at Everton. That's why I wanted it.
Yeah, he was. Okay, cool.
Hey, see, like I've been drinking gin all night and I'm still talking more sense.
Am I drinking alcohol? All I'm saying is
I'm on the water now.
All I'm saying is Jackson should be considered.
I'm not saying it's not a consideration.
They're dismissing him.
On the bench.
People are dismissing him because they think
if Jackson makes it, Gallagher makes it, in my opinion.
No, he doesn't. Stop this Gallagher nonsense.
You're basing it off this season.
People are dismissing him.
Yes, you fucking should be.
Okay, fine. People are dismissing Jackson because they think Isak and Gordon.
Wait. Here. Okay, so here's a question. We can switch up the formation. We could go 4-4-2.
No, because both teams have been playing. Both teams have been playing a variation of.
You can sacrifice a midfield there.
Well, I want that midfield 4 to be Gallagher.
Both teams have been playing a variation of 4-3-3.
4-3-3. We're 4-3-3.
Anyway, regardless, it doesn't really matter. We're losing this game, so.
All right, why do you think you're losing? Talk to
but
me
Chloe,
about
you
that.
chat rubbish on the
I mean, I
radio.
don't really care.
Fuck
Like,
off.
I just what?
No, I'm not telling you to fuck off. See that to fuck off.
I
No,
mean,
Prime, why do you think you're losing?
Zaynak's
Talk.
not wrong.
You usually don't predict losses. Talk to me.
Yes, I do.
Well, not like just go on. Why do you think you're gonna lose? Like, what are you concerned about?
I just have no confidence or faith in Poch. So
And you rate us enough that you think we'll just take care of
no, I
business.
don't. You keep asking as if people rate Newcastle. I just don't rate Poch. And besides, if Isaac and Gordon are as great as you make it out to be, you should be able to beat this Chelsea side.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
100%.
but
That's
That's
what
my
I'm
point. That's my point. So you guys will win.
what was your starting 11 against us when you played us at home last game of the season last year? How
I
much
could pull
different
that
is
up.
it to now?
I could pull that up. Hold
Because
on.
then we could compare how different ours is to now as well.
Chloe at this point wants this combined 11 all Gallagher.
Funny.
Don't let her dream too much, man.
Actually, if we had to have a combined 11 of all the same player, I'd want it all to be of Enzo or Palmer.
Livermentos.
Meaty Enzo or Fluky Palmer. Okay.
A
Steve
team full of
Meaty Enzo. Ooh,
a team full of I want a team full of Livermentos. A team full of Livermentos. Fuck yeah.
At least if Kepa skyrockets from the midway point, it might actually go in the goal.
Yeah.
Finally, Prime. Oh, fuck you, Sinak. Yeah, we can go up against relegation sides and be at risk. Exactly. I don't trust Poch. So, as bad as you may say Newcastle are, at least you still have a system and you still have an X factor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chelsea are literally Palmer FC. So, we're going to lose this game. Or at least I don't see us winning this game.
We're winning it 1-0. Palmer penalty, 26 minutes.
No.
Clear.
Why not Gallagher? Why not Gallagher?
Because Gallagher's ill.
Listen, Gallagher can't fool me. I'm too familiar with his game. He's not ill. He'll be fit.
Oh, so you want him to play, yeah? Do you really want him to play?
Did I say I want him to? Did I say I want him to play?
Well, why are you so like? What about Gallagher? What about?
I said he'll be fit to play.
Because you want him to be fit, low key, don't you?
Ah, yes, Chloe, you've
Our
caught on.
Our midfield was non-existent against Man United when he didn't play.
I mean, that's more so a Poch problem. But okay.
No, it's funny how that's the only time midfields look non-existent. But
there you go. So here's the
Wait,
last.
hold on. So if you're telling us, Chloe, if you're telling me that Gallagher not playing against Man United is why we got dominated against the worst Man United team we've seen in our lifetime, because we're the same age.
The amount of times that ball would have been intercepted if Gallagher was there.
Hold on. The worst Man United team we've seen in our lifetime, and the reason why we got dominated was because Gallagher wasn't there.
Yeah.
That shows me Poch is doing even worse than we all thought.
No, but my point right now is that Gallagher makes a difference. I'm not on about Poch.
Okay, so Gallagher, instead of losing 3-0, we lose 2-0.
If I had a shot for every time Gallagher makes a crucial interception in a game, I'd be drunk within the first 10 minutes.
And if I had a shot for every time Gallagher breaks down our attack,
loses possession.
No, but he doesn't know, does he?
Yes, he does. Yes, he definitely does.
Back. Yeah, fair enough, he does, but he always gets it back.
Wait, hold on. So you're praising a player for losing the ball and then winning it back straight away?
No, I'd also praise him if he didn't lose the ball, obviously. I'm not. If he didn't get the ball back, I'm not saying him losing the ball is a good thing because he gets it back, but he does recover.
I like you, Chloe. This is fun.
No,
by the way, here's your question answered.
I just wish you would watch it. Right, next time Chelsea play, you watch TV. I beg you, just watch solely Gallagher. No one else.
Chloe,
just watch Gallagher.
I'm not joking. That sounds like
Chloe.
Beg.
I've watched Gallagher before, and I almost poked out my eyes. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I went to the hospital. I'm not joking.
No,
you kiss your mother. You kiss your mother with that vulgar mouth. You fucking dickhead.
I'm
My
sorry.
relationship-
You just,
my-
I just
My
can't.
relationship with my mother is not the best.
I'm
In
not listening. Beep, 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 beep,
My-
beep, 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 beep,
my
beep.
my my relationship with my mom's not the best in that. But thanks for bringing up that wound. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, you can hold that CNAC.
Chloe, ask Prime his lineup. What does? Oh, my lineup for this game.
This was by the way, Chloe, real quick, Prime, before you go, real quick, Chloe, this is the lineup from the 1-1 draw. The last time we played you guys at Stamford Bridge in the league. Kepa, Aspilicueta, Chalaba, Silva, Lewis Hall, Fernandez, Loftus-Cheek, Madueke, Gallagher, Sterling, Havertz.
Oh, Gallagher was in it. Look, right, so we still have Sterling, we still have Gallagher, we still have
Enzo,
I
Madueke,
can't see properly. We still have Silva.
Chalaba,
Who was one on the right wing? Who was right wing? I can't see it.
Madueke.
Oh, we've still got Madueke. Right, cool. We've definitely got a better team now. That's for sure. We've not got Havertz false 9.
Better goalkeeper, better striker.
We've got a better team, but a worse manager.
Yeah.
No, I'd say manager's the same.
No. No.
This was our team, by the way. This was our team. Dubravka in goal, Trippier, Cher, Botman, target, Gordon in midfield, which is weird. Elliot Anderson, Guimaraes, Saint Maximin, Isak, Almiron. There you go. By the way, Jackson starts over ASM if we still had him. 1,000% by the way.
Who? Over who?
I've never rated ASM.
I like ASM. Like he's a fun player to watch, but like he does it like 1 out of every 10 games. It's like
I've never rated Alan St. Maximin.
I rate him, but he's
him.
consistency.
Never.
Zero.
When Chelsea, when Premier League fans were trying to gas this guy up, I've never rated him. He's a flick and trick merchant, not more.
Yes, he is 100%. And when it works, the 1 game out of 10, it's cool. But it doesn't for the 9.
It's not.
No, when it works the 1 time out of 10. But the other 9 times is why I said when he sold, I was like, all right, word.
Anyway, what? My combined 11 for this game. Petrovic?
Yep.
Are my 11 for this game.
Oh, yeah. What would you go with? What would you go with for your...
Sassi, Chalaba. We have no left back, right?
No. Not as fit.
Oh, no. He's going to play Gilchrist. Oh, I hate this guy.
What else is he going to do? Because we've got barely any fit centre-backs.
No, to
be fair, he could play Chalobah, Silva, and then Disasi right back.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I'd be okay. Okay. I don't know. I'd rather play a back 3.
Or Gilchrist can play left back, can't he?
No, he cannot.
Oh. I thought Steve.
Chloe, we already have 1 terrorist on the field in Gallagher. Don't put 2.
Can I block him?
Can you block me? Okay.
The terrorist is managing our squad.
No, that's the third. No, that's the third terrorist. You're right. That's the third terrorist.
Who's the second?
Who do you think?
Gilchrist is the second.
Oh.
Gallagher
Gallagher
first.
is not the reason for why we're doing shit.
Raheem Sterling is a fucking terrorist.
I never said
Gallagher. Raheem Sterling's the biggest one.
Sterling's a terrorist.
Sterling's not a terrorist. He has to go.
Yes, he is. He literally, bro, Prime. Prime. You know why he's a fucking terrorist? Because he Allah Akbars right into 3 fucking defenders. Just dribbles right into it. Like when 9/11 happened. When 9/11 happened, they crashed a fucking plane into a building. That's what Sterling does. Crashes right into players.
You guys are trying to come at me as if I rate Sterling. I want the guy gone. I didn't want him in the first place. However, he is not a terrorist, not compared to Gallagher.
What about Mudryk?
Them shots that Gallagher scored this season against Palace and Aston Villa. Imagine Sterling in them situations. He would have put the ball between his feet about 2 or 4 times, then tripped over nothing and tried to sim a penalty, then got a yellow card. Every time.
All the chances all the shots that Gallagher had in the cup final, Sterling would have scored at least 1.
No, He
So,
would.
At least one.
No, he would
At
not.
least
again,
No,
I'm not saying.
no,
By
he
the way,
wouldn't.
I'm not arguing for.
No. Oh, I'm gonna. No, you're a bigger
Listen,
fool than Hughes.
I'm
on
not
this.
arguing for
No.
Sterling. By the way, I want
No.
him gone too. I never wanted him in the first place at my club.
He's
However,
not
like,
important enough to be a
he's
terrorist.
not a terrorist. He's not a terrorist.
Sterling's my least favorite player in our squad.
Sterling's not
Yeah,
a
actually, I
terrorist.
can't. He's the only
He
player
is
I have.
100%
No.
a terrorist.
Sterling's a school shooter, but he's not a terrorist.
So he's
Gallagher's a terrorist.
What about Mudryk? Oh, he's too stupid.
I can't actually believe you said that.
Gilchrist
Sterling
is not important enough to be a terrorist, and Sterling.
Did you see that chance he had where he should have passed the ball?
You know what?
He should have
Gilchrist, Gilchrist is a
Whenever
sleeper.
Sterling should square
Gilchrist
it,
is a
he goes to shoot. And whenever he
Gilchrist.
should shoot, he squares it.
Gilchrist-
Sterling is
Gilchrist-
our biggest downfall. I don't.
Gil-
Oh, I hate him. I actually
Gilchrist.
don't think he's a good player. at
No,
Man
see that.
City, but at
Gilchrist is a
Chelsea,
sleeper.
Fuck off. Yeah,
Okay.
actually can. I can't stand
Gilchrist.
him.
Gilchrist is a sleeper cell. Okay. Gallagher's a terrorist. Gilchrist is a sleeper cell.
You
Sterling-
cannot say you rate Sterling above Gallagher.
Who said I rate Sterling?
Neither of nobody in this
Clearly like
fucking
him more
nobody
than
on
I've
this
not
channel.
said I rate Sterling.
Chloe,
I'm not
nobody
saying I rate
rates
Sterling.
Sterling on this
Sterling-
No,
channel.
but he
Chloe,
clearly likes
Chloe.
him more than
The
Gallagher.
summer we signed him, I went on like the terrorists and Big Six fans and Sarcasm City saying, "Why are we signing this fish and chip merchant?" I don't rate Sterling. I've never rated
No,
Sterling
but
throughout
I'm
his
not
whole
saying
career. I've
you rate him,
never
but you
rated Sterling.
clearly like him more than Gallagher to be saying Gallagher's
No, I
a terrorist.
don't. No, I don't like him. I don't like him. But I know what a terrorist is, and I know what a school shooter is. Chloe, come on. I know what an apple is, and I know Chloe. I know what an apple is, and I know what a banana is. Let's be real. Come on, Chloe.
Oh, if you rate Sterling, right? I get it. Sterling was good at Man City. He was a very good player.
Chloe, I didn't rate Sterling at Man
And
City.
last season, I'll even say Sterling was better than
Chloe,
Gallagher. This
Chloe,
season,
you keep saying Chloe, you keep saying the word rate. I never rated Sterling throughout his whole career.
Oh my god! I didn't just say you rated Gallagher, Sterling.
You said I rate Sterling more than Gallagher.
I'm on about the comments.
Oh. It's like rating chlamydia over HIV when it comes to Sterling and Gallagher. I mean, isn't one treatable? Is chlamydia not treatable?
I don't think either of them are treatable.
No,
Oh,
chlamydia
okay, I don't know.
treatable.
Oh, okay. Chlamydia is treatable. So, hey, Sterling in the right system can score goals. He's treatable. Gallagher, he's AIDS. So.
No, he's not. Oh, right. No, can we get rid of this guy?
No.
This is a Stephen Chlo show.
Mudryk might be stupid to be a terrorist. This is the mass. Nah, Mudryk's not a terrorist. He's not a terrorist.
What?
Mudryk's not a terrorist.
What the fuck is he then?
Mudryk's is, again, Chloe. Why? Because I say, wait, hold on. So because I say,
I just want to know.
No, I'll answer that. So because I say Gallagher's a terrorist, and I don't put other players in that terrorist bracket, you think I rate one player over Gallagher?
No. That's why I just asked. I never said you did. I literally just asked you if you do.
No, okay.
So,
do I rate Mudryk over Gallagher? What?
Yeah.
As in, what does that mean?
Just overall, in their respective position, who do you rate better?
As in, do I think Mudryk's a better player than Gallagher?
Who would you rather play in the 10?
No, not that. No, not that. Just who does their job better is what I want to know.
Neither.
No, but if you had to pick one.
Neither.
Surely you could pick one over the other.
I think Mudryk and Gallagher could be. I think maybe Mudryk has. I think when I watch Mudryk play, like there's occasional things that he does, which kind of shows that maybe he has talent, and if he was allowed to play consistently and coached, that maybe there's something there.
See, I agree with that.
With Gallagher, hold on. With Gallagher, I've always said this. I think Gallagher can be a very effective squad player in a title-winning team. I've always said this. However, the way he is rated amongst this fan base, the terrorist has to go.
Right.
That's what I agree. I think Mudrik's got a higher ceiling than Gallagher.
Mhm.
You
But I
think
would. I
Gallagher
still
should,
want to
do
get.
you think
I still-
Gallagher should be a starter, Chloe? If you want to be a Champions League winner again, Premier League, whatever.
I'm not surprised. Prime doesn't even rate Kante. Listen,
I think where Chelsea are at now, Gallagher's a starter. But if Chelsea were at where we was a few years ago, no, he's not a starter.
I'll be so real. Even where we are now, Gallagher should not be a starter.
And people will laugh at me for saying that. Like
Chloe,
Steve,
where
just
we
put
are
the
right
sympathy
now,
there. But I don't care. Like I'm
it's like
rating
waiting for
Gallagher
mediocre.
for where Chelsea are at now. He's a starter.
Chloe
Whereas-
versus Prime debates about Gallagher, man. Okay. Gallagher
And I
and Sterling
know
both are
you can look at me and be like,
warriors.
"Oh, we should have higher standards." Blah blah blah. I've just accepted this
Chloe,
season.
Chloe. You hear me? Yeah. Hi. Hello.
Hi, hello. Yes, I can
So
hear you.
where we are right now as a club, you think Gallagher is good enough to be a starter?
Yeah,
I disagree.
cool.
I'd still
Have a
rather
nice-
keep
have a nice
Sterling
Saturday
over
night.
Gallagher. Adam, I get rid of both. Can we not get rid of both?
That is an option.
This whole thing of one over the other. What is that quote that Rio Ferdinand says? Can we not just enjoy them both at different clubs?
Yep.
I'd rather get Gallagher over Sterling. I can't lie. Listen, if Gallagher wasn't hyped up to oblivion by this fan base, then I would think differently. But hey, Prime would
By
play
the
with
way,
him.
so the results are in for the poll. I gave it 18. Hold on, it's updating. 20 minutes ago, 21. Jesus Christ.
One thing I will say is
Gordon won the poll. Gordon won the poll over Jackson. I gave it 20 minutes.
I do think I do sound a bit crazy saying that for where Chelsea are now, Gallagher should start because I should be rooting for Chelsea fighting for Champions League. And that's where I want us to be fighting. But it's clear right now we're not going to be fighting that for at least.
But hey, guys, people will say I'm not. People will say I'm not a Chelsea fan, but she's okay with us being where we are because Gallagher's in the team. Listen,
No,
I don't
that's
know.
not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying at all.
I know. I'm trolling, Chloe. I know.
It wasn't true.
Just like
By
I'm
the way,
trolling
okay. Now
Gallagher.
here's an
I didn't hear what you said. So
No, that's cool.
No, sorry, go on.
yeah, what did you say, Chloe?
No, it's fine.
Exactly.
You can rewatch the
Hot
stream.
dog, chicken. Hey, chicken. Just like Gallagher, chicken in the cup final. Those chances. But hey, what are you saying, Steve?
Oh,
Now,
just like-
okay, so this is the combined 11. This is the combined 11 between us and you guys with the squads that we have with the injuries and suspensions. Now, if we take those restrictions off, so you can pick Tonali, you can pick Wilson, you can pick Badiashile, you can pick everyone just in the squad. What would you change? Does Tonali get in the team or Joelinton? What do you guys
Tonali
think?
would.
Over who? Which midfield?
Probably Enzo.
Right,
Yeah,
do you
take out
agree?
Enzo and Tonali. Yes, of course, all day.
Fairs. Okay. I didn't expect you to agree with that right away. Fair enough.
Wait, you
All
didn't
right, so-
expect me to agree?
Oh
I'm
wait, but
Tonali.
you're oh yeah. Joelinton over Enzo.
Joelinton over
I'm
Caicedo.
going to pick Tonali over Joelinton.
Joelinton over Caicedo.
For real?
Yes.
Mm.
We wasted over 100 million on that Caicedo guy. Amount.
You don't rate
Chelsea
Caicedo?
I listen. He's overrated, man. He's overrated.
Joelinton Tonali. Oh wow. Okay. Wow. So it's an all Newcastle midfield. Bruno G. So none of your midfielders get in, yeah?
Wait, hold on,
Okay.
Chloe. Does Gallagher get in?
Right,
Gallagher
just
get
shut
in?
up. Just shut up.
I was gonna defend you, but okay.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, of course you was.
I was, but okay.
Where would
cool.
you put Gallagher there?
Guys, you see how
if you're
rude
going to
she is
defend
to
me,
me.
you would have
See how
put
rude she
Gallagher in
is to
in the
me.
first place.
See how rude Chloe is to me. Wow. Fine, just log off. Okay. Bye.
Yeah, log off.
I mean, Nah, what about I like personally I'm going Gusto over Trippier. So I
Yeah.
keep that there. Livermento left back, he's better than Chilwell. Oh, Prime, where'd you go?
No, he's still here. Someone told him to log. Oh, that him. There we go.
AMC now.
Yeah, that's my team. Yeah, Livermento, Botman.
Where's Gallagher though? I thought you was going to defend me putting him in.
Chloe, I was reading out the team. Don't be rude. Come on, man. Anyway, as I was saying,
Where am I being rude?
I was reading out the team.
I wasn't being rude. I
was about to include Gallagher. Relax, man. We got to play this cool.
Was you about to defend Gallagher like he defends our team for his life?
Wait, what? Oh, does Nkuku get in the team? Should we sacrifice one of the midfielders to play an attacking midfielder?
No,
Yeah,
Nkuku hasn't done anything. Yeah, the Nkuku hasn't done anything, no.
That's fair. But when I take Nkuku at Newcastle, absolutely. That's the problem.
Yeah, I'd put Nkuku in there.
He hasn't done anything.
Yeah, he has.
You know what? I don't understand. I don't understand why. I get obviously you don't rush players back, you don't start them straight away, but Nkunku was back for a long time and he never started. That's something
because Nkuku's flimsy.
Yeah, but you still start him.
But then he would have got injured again.
Well, then what was the point? What was the point of him being such a crucial part of our team? Oh, I can't wait for Nkunku to
He
come
wasn't.
Poch
was lying. Chloe, he lied to us.
Yeah, but we signed Nkunku before Poch even got here. So what do you mean?
Chloe, we signed an injury-prone player.
In December 2022.
We signed an injury-prone player.
You look at his injury.
Oh my god!
Poch suicide marathon. Cena, don't do that. You've seen.
By the way,
you've seen Poch's weight. You think he can run a marathon? Come on, bro.
No chance. No chance. Absolutely no chance. Wait, Prime, would you agree with Livermento at left back over your left backs?
Yes. I take Dan Burn.
Over Chilwell?
Yes.
And Cucurella and Maatsen and
Cucurella. I forgot about him. Ooh. Yeah,
I like Cucurella.
I like Cucurella too, but like he's been injured for so long.
Cucurella is probably the player that shot me the most this season. I absolutely.
He was injury prone before we signed him, guys. Let's not do that. We made him worse.
Wait, which one?
Nkuku.
Exactly. Like, you look at his injury record.
It wasn't this bad,
but he barely missed games at Leipzig.
I'm not saying it was this bad, but he was injury prone.
But I don't get it. We bought him to be a starting 11 player, so I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He should be starting.
Poch
I get
will
at
be
first
the
when
one
he's
to
come back
start
from
a
injury,
bomb
don't start
in
him.
his
You
tackles
gradually bring him back in. But there were so many games where he should have been starting that we benched him, and I would have quite happily seen Gallagher being benched if Nkunku starting.
But in those games, I was happy he wasn't rushed in, as my thinking was he'd be fit for the cup.
This was like the fourth game back.
Oh, the fourth game of the season. Whatever.
No, not fourth game of the season. Fourth game, he was back. Nkunku had been sat.
Before the cup. Yes, leading up to the cup final. My thinking was,
and he still didn't start the cup final.
Chloe. My thinking was that Poch was saving him for said cup final. Now,
but then he didn't start him.
He came off the bench and we lost anyway. So for me, like I don't really care.
Do you just think if he had started him, right? Them chances that Gallagher had, Nkunku would have scored because he's got more.
You know why I disagree? No, I disagree because Gallagher would have started anyway, and Nkunku would have been off the left because that's the substitution that happened, right? Sterling came off for Nkunku.
But Nkunku starting still would have made a difference.
How much of a difference would he have made? He would not have got Gallagher chances.
More of an attacking force.
Yeah, but like Nkunku would have came off after 60 minutes anyway.
But that's still longer than the time he had.
No, it's not.
Why?
No, it's not. Because he got the second half, and then he got extra time.
The whole of the second half.
Well, he got he got 30 minutes or so in the second half, and then he got extra time, which was 30 either, which is 15 either side. So that's like what, an hour or something.
I don't know. I think we still should have started him.
I don't. Again, what? Nkuku playing
It's just
60,
another
65
example of
minutes.
Poch not sticking to it. Not. It just sounds like Poch doesn't even believe in what he wants to do. Then for the fact,
Of course he does.
save on Kunku just to not.
He has
start
no
him.
idea
So
what he's doing. We
understanding
are
it.
all on the same page.
Oh,
with that.
of course he doesn't have any idea what he's doing. But that's why I just don't complain anymore. I just want the season to end.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Chloe agrees Poch has no idea what he's doing, but she backs Poch playing Gallagher.
Yeah, because other managers also started Gallagher, so it's clearly not a
And
managerial.
wait, which other managers
Potter.
got sacked?
So not solely because of Gallagher, though, was it? Let's be real.
What other managers? Tuchel came out and said that Gallagher is a new candidate, and we all know Tuchel was on drugs, so
Yeah,
he got sacked.
No,
What
let's
else?
stop making silly excuses and stop thinking that Gallagher's the sole reason why these managers got
not.
sacked in the first place.
I know he's not the sole reason. He's not the sole
Well, there
reason.
you go then. So shut the fuck up.
Hey, shut the fuck up. Hey, if Gallagher had this vim in the cup final, he would have lifted the Carabao Cup. Hey,
Facts.
ooh, shut the fuck up. Ooh.
At the end of the day, if Chilwell wasn't fighting 17-year-olds, we might have won that cup final. Gallagher makes a better captain than Chilwell will. And
Wait.
even people who hate Gallagher can admit that.
I don't rate Chilwell either, but like, what does him fighting a 17-year-old have to do with Gallagher's missed chances?
Nothing.
The fact that if we had started on Kunku in that position, he might have scored them.
Well, and Cuckoo would not have been in that position.
Well, he should have been. That's why we bought him.
But that's on no. But Poch loves Gallagher. Gallagher would not have been dropped.
Yeah.
Oh my days! I give up. Where's my? I need a white flag. I surrender.
Listen, you're arguing with me. Argue with Poch.
Oh, I'll just go and call him. Yeah, I'll just go down to Cobham tomorrow and give.
Good.
Poch
Listen.
him, yeah.
Fator knows where what's his name? Where Poch is. I mean, they're just listen. Potter, listen, Poch, Gallagher, they're both terrorists, man. They both can have the same name.
Facts. All right, we're gonna wrap up here, ladies and gentlemen. Final predictions, thoughts on Chloe is on extreme terror.
Chloe,
I'm on tiredness. That's what I'm
Chloe,
on. Tiredness.
Do you think Mudrik's a terrorist?
Yes.
No.
Do you think why? You asked me though.
Because whenever the ball goes to his feet, it fucking blows up.
Yeah,
when
Chloe,
the
you
ball
asked
ever
me.
goes to Mudrik's feet, I'm like in love. I'm like, oh hello.
Well, so why did you ask
Right,
me? Why did you ask me?
No, I said, would you rather rate him over Gallagher? I never said, do you actually rate Mudryk on his own?
So you think Sterling's the only terrorist in the squad then, according to you? And Poch.
I do think Mudryk has his moments where he's like, what the fuck are you doing? But I think Mudryk's he's not matured yet, I reckon.
Like a mature.
So the only terrorists we have is Sterling and Poch, and maybe Mudryk. Is that it?
And
no
Jackson,
other player.
maybe a little bit.
Jackson's a terrorist.
Oh, okay. And Chilwell.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Chilwell. Yeah, he's also.
What game was it where Chilwell just didn't square the ball? He just
Chilwell's been
a terrorist. It was one of the first games of the season. Was it against Aston Villa?
Chilwell's been a terrorist for years though.
Or was it Liverpool? No, I think it was Aston Villa at home where
guys, notice how she said Mudryk just needs to mature, but Gallagher, who is matured, still looks this bad. All I'm saying.
No, he doesn't know, does he? Right, you're really actually annoying me now.
Actually, you know what? No, against Newcastle.
What time is it? 5 minutes past 2. We're 2 hours past my bedtime.
You said
what? Score predictions. Score predictions.
1-1. No, 1-0 Palmer penalty.
Chelsea lose.
Okay, what's the score?
You got to be happy, Prime.
I am happy. I'm happy. I'm happy Chelsea will lose.
Okay, what's the score?
I'm happy that Gallagher's
not starting.
Give me the score.
Oh, Gallagher. Wait, hold on. Gallagher's not starting. Hey,
My
Chelsea
No,
win.
he's ill. He's
Chelsea,
ill.
Chelsea win 3-1.
You watch.
Chelsea win
No,
3-1.
do you know what? Gallagher won't start. We'll lose 5-0, and you still won't even say that Gallagher's all right.
Chloe, if we lose, hold on. If your team is reliant on Conor Gallagher, that's not a good team.
Prime, I don't want to.
Da, 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 da. Conor Gallagher. Da, 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 da.
Okay, so AJ is predicting 2-1 Newcastle, 2-1 Chelsea, 2-1 Chelsea, 2-1 Newcastle. So what's
No,
your score prediction?
Hold.
Prime?
Hold.
What do you mean hold? I said this about Mudryk. And
Guys, I'm trying to get like 2 hours. I'm trying to get 3 hours of sleep here before UFC.
Sorry. And Cenac agrees with me about Gallagher that he won't improve. Anyway, my scoreline prediction: if there's no Gallagher, we win the game.
Okay, do you think he's gonna play?
Games we've actually every time Gallagher's.
You think he's gonna play?
We funnily never lost.
Actually, I don't.
You know damn well he's playing.
What was
No,
the
because
score?
he's ill. He didn't
Go on.
train, so he's probably not. He's not bench.
2-1 Chelsea.
Okay, great.
I don't agree with it, but I'll say 2-1 Chelsea.
So it's not actually your prediction. You're just saying numbers. All right, cool. Whatever. I don't even care. I'm going 2-0 Newcastle. I think we can keep a clean sheet against you guys. 2-0.
No, not against Petrovic, you're not.
What?
Wait, no. Wait. Oh, I need sleep. No, I actually need sleep. No,
I just don't think you guys have a great goal threat outside of Palmer. I think we can deal with your I feel pretty
Steve,
confident.
if you need to sleep, it's fine. Chloe and I can end the stream.
Oh no, I need sleep as well.
2-0, 1-1.
I just said, yeah, not against Petrovic. You won't keep a clean sheet.
Yeah.
Gallagher will play through an apocalypse. Cockroaches never die. Facts.
That's
Oh,
funny.
hold on, Chloe. Do you
He
think
can't
Gallagher's
play
been...
through an illness. No, I don't want to hear that bullshit because I remember when Mudryk started last season when he had the flu and everyone went, oh, he's been playing like shit because he's ill. So why did the manager start him when he's ill? So I don't want to hear that.
but Mudryk's a shit player and Gallagher's meant to be world class. Anyway, Gallagher, do you think Gallagher's been one of the best midfielders in the league this season?
I'm not talking. Let's let Steve go to sleep.
God. Okay, so
Anyways, yeah, I'm going.
I also need sleep because Archer's going to be awake in 5 hours.
Look, I'm gonna just say this: if Eddie Howe wants to keep his fucking job for next season, you go and win this game. You guys are out of form. We have Joe Willock back. We have players that can hurt your attack, and we have a good enough defense to keep you guys quiet. Just win the game. It doesn't have to be 2-0, but that's what I think's gonna end up happening. So there you go. Big up everybody for joining. Did 4 or 5 streams today. I think I've got one more with not Staffy. Fucking what's it called? With the Sarcasm City with the UFC one. Big up, people. Thanks everybody for liking and subscribing.
Big up,
Really
everyone.
appreciate it. Did 4 fucking streams. I've been streaming for close to 12 hours now. So big up.
Make sure you subscribe to Strasbourg Steve if you haven't already.
I'm pretty sure you guys all
subscribe to Steve's channel.
But yeah, big up everybody. Thanks for joining. And this was the Steve and Chlo show. Peace, guys.
Bye.